Sir, some of them are joining from single ID, sir. That is why the number of students might be low.
Wait. बाहर जाओ बाहर जाओ बाहर Hello. Oh, let me share. The screen is shared. Can you, anyone can reply me that you can share my screen?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Madhusudan? Hello?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. So let us switch to today's lecture about the energy measurement in human nutrition. So, energy we simply describe as the ability to work, and in human body it appears in the different form. So the major types of energy that we can measure in the human body is the chemical energy, electrical energy, the heat energy, and the mechanical energy. And the first source of energy that is utilized in the body is, or that is analyzed in the body, is the chemical energy. So this figure shows the general pathway of the breakdown or the metabolism of energy from energy-rich sources, and there is release of much waste as the carbon dioxide and water, and some part of this energy is also lost due to in the form of heat. So the body's energy currency is started or is appearing as ATP, adenosine triphosphate, and during the metabolism of ATP, then also there is release of heat. So in this energy cycle, mostly we say chemical energy cycle, there are two main cycles. One cycle is aerobic cycle, then another is anaerobic cycle. So in aerobic cycle, there are two chains related, glycolysis first, then the Krebs cycle. So in aerobic cycle, the total energy released in the form of adenosine triphosphate is 32. And in anaerobic cycle, there are two adenosine triphosphate released. And the anaerobic cycle is not the opposite to the aerobic cycle. It is just a complement to aerobic cycle. That means when the energy is lacking during physical work or something else, there is extra ATP released in body tissues, in the muscle, mainly in the muscles, in the form of aerobic cycle. So sometimes people believe it as a different, the opposite part of the energy cycle, but it is not. The aerobic cycle, the anaerobic cycle is the complement over aerobic cycle. So the electrical energy that comes from the nerve impulses and the heart pace, they are the example of the electrical energy. And heat energy is the basal metabolism is an example of heat energy. The production of metabolic energy to keep body temperature at 30 degrees centigrade. We say basal metabolism, and the performance of work is associated with the production of heat. The basal metabolic rate would be increased due to many factors. One of them is the work performance. And even when inactive, an adult male must lose heat at a rate of 90 watts. This we say the basal metabolism. By 90 watts at 37 degrees in body temperature. This we say the heat energy, right? And for physical work, for running, and for a different kind of physical activity, there is muscular contraction, and in the energy released is kinetic energy, and we say this is the mechanical energy. Normally, the mechanical energy is the capacity to do metabolic work. Example, muscle to be able to move, or you should be able to physical work. Using muscle power, this we say mechanical energy. And the energy value has been expressed in terms of kilocalorie or calorie. The calorie is generally expressed as calorie or C or joule, and conversion factor to calorie to joule is 1 calorie equals to 4.2 kilojoule. Okay. Then 1 kilojoule is equivalent to about 0.24 kilocalorie. Or we can say 1000 kilojoule is equivalent to its convertible factor, kilocalorie. Okay. The dietary source of energy are protein, fat, and carbohydrates only, while vitamins promote, or vitamins enhance the metabolism. Or vitamins enhance the utilization of protein, fat, and carbohydrates in the body. And vitamins are the minerals are cofactors to metabolism of vitamins. As protein, fat, or carbohydrate are the energy release गर्ने source on, and water, vitamins and minerals, they never do that. While vitamins and minerals work as a cofactor for the energy production. And the supply energy rate by protein is considered at 3.8, actually not 4 kilocalorie. That's around 17 kilojoule. By carbohydrate is 4, and from fat it is 9 kilocalorie. 37 kilojoule. It is not of 34, but it is more, almost 2.5 times, right? So then by alcohol, you know it. Maybe you are good enough to have the experience of alcohol than me. Maybe it's not. Alcohol gives around 9 kilocalorie per gram of energy, but this is less utilized than protein, carbohydrate, and fat sources. Let's go to the basal metabolism, and it is a minimum in required energy at complete rest to maintain the vital body functions. If you are sleeping, there are moving heart cycles. Your heart is running, right? Your heart is functioning, and your body temperature is maintained. And this is called basal. The energy utilized for this is known as the basal metabolic energy. And it is measured at basal metabolic rate, actually, or BMR. We simply say the minimal rate of energy expenditure per unit time by endothermic animals at rest. This we say BMR. And it is also measured in same energy measurement units like calorie, and about 60 to 70% of the calories we burn every day goes to BMR. So the vital functions, the like breathing, blood circulation, controlling body temperature, the cell growth, they are counted upon basic metabolic rate or under the basal metabolism. Then there are many factors affecting the basic metabolic rate. One is the age of people, and for instance, the BMR increases for some years during adulthood, from childhood to adulthood, and it slowly decreases over the age. Mostly it is said after 6 years, BMR is much reduced. Then sex is also the governing factor to BMR, and in females the BMR is 2 to 12% less than males, and it is different, is more marked in older groups. If there is much age difference between the two sexes, this difference is much more pronounced. And the climate, and if you go to the tropics in hot weather, your BMR is also reduced. And if you go to high altitude, your BMR is also increased. That may, and in also this ethnicity of people is also the marking factor to the BMR. Actually, it is a minor cause, but the example, the Chinese living in the United States has less BMR than American of the European origin, but it is a very minor cause of the factors affecting BMR. So if there is 1 degree Fahrenheit rise in body temperature, there is 7% rise in basic metabolic rate. That means if the temperature is increased, body temperature is increased, their basic metabolic rate is also increased. And the diet consumption also affects the basic metabolic rate. The vegetarians have 11% less than the meat eaters, and BMR is also reduced during prolonged starvation. If you don't eat anything for a long time, then your BMR is also reduced. And there is also the hormonal control of BMR, and this is more related to the production of thyroid, adrenaline, noradrenaline, and other hormones. If the hormone level is raised in the blood, then the BMR is also increased. Then there is interesting point. Then if you have a long sleep, if you have a sleep for a long time, then your body needs more energy, or it is sometimes said sleep. If the sleep is increased, the 10% in rest stage. That means BMR is increased during sleep time. Okay, then the energy requirements for different age groups are different, from child to female to male. And actually the maximum energy required to people, the adult male goes around 2,800 kilocalorie. But basically it is based on age group, and gender also governs the energy calorie requirement. And it is based on the work performance. If it is sedentary, you are in rest, and if you are moderately active, if you walk, and if you really active, if you do physical work, then the energy requirement at different age groups are different. So the minimum energy requirement is 1,000 kilocalorie for 2 to 3 years children, and it is over, sometimes it is 3,000 to male between 30 years to 50 years of age during physical activity. So normally if you say for moderate activity, and the working group of 2,800 kilocalorie is optimum. Sometimes we say 2,600 kilocalorie energy is optimum for people up to age of 51, or after it, even it is okay. So then what happens if the energy is insufficient on human health? And last day we discussed about marasmus and the Kwasi-Orger, right? And the energy insufficiency reflects the low level of energy sources on human health. Yeah, the effects are malnutrition, insufficient or too much nutrient in the diet. So the major causes of malnutrition, the major examples may be the energy deficiency symptoms like marasmus and kwashiorkor, the vitamin A deficiency, xerophthalmia, vitamin C deficiency, the scurvy, the calcium deficiency, osteomalacia and osteoporosis. Vitamins, right? Niacin deficiency, the thiamine deficiency, the vitamin B12 deficiency, very, there are some examples of malnutrition, right? And the chronic illness and the gastro is also related to energy insufficiency in the diet, and they are especially related with diarrhea and parasitic infections also, mainly the gastroenteritis. And the poor growth, maturation, and physical activities retardation is also linked to the energy insufficiency. The weakness, constipation, sleepiness, and hair loss, they are also the examples of energy insufficiency in the body. And cardiovascular palpitations, they are also the example of energy insufficiency. And decrease in lean body mass, underweight, and alteration of normal menstruation cycle in women, they are also related to energy insufficiency. Mortality and morbidity of children, they are related to energy insufficiency, and some other metabolic diseases like mental retardation,